Hey, welcome to another tutorial from your friends at analyticsmates.com. This is a quick video to show you how to export your data from Universal Analytics. I'm Gary Spagnoli, the founder of ZenAnchor Digital. I'm here with our analytics specialist, Kenneth Bandon. Ken, thanks for joining us. Thanks for teaching me, and thanks for teaching us on how to export data. So real quick, to get things rolling, this is the problem that we're facing. The problem is we have legacy data within Universal Analytics. This is real-time data for zenanchor.com. This data is for the month of January, but I have data over a much longer time period. We can look at this through the period of since the site's been live, since 2015. What we want to do is be able to compare our data from 2019, 2020 to the current GA4 setup for the same website. And so the solution is there's a free solution. There's a way for us to export that data using a Google Chrome extension or a Google Sheets extension, which we're going to walk through in a minute. The benefit of doing this is it's going to allow us to see trends over time. We'll be able to compare year-over-year data, month-over-month data, where we'll be able to not lose any of the core metrics that are critical to our business. For example, the total amount of users, the total amount of conversions, what your conversion rate is over time. So this is what we do at Analytics Mates. And I want to turn it over to Ken. So Ken, tell me a little bit about how to walk through this, how to actually execute. You'd already done this for us on ZenAnchor, and we're going to teach the world how to do it now.
Okay, so first I'd like to just, let people know that there is actually no official documentation from Google to be able to migrate their existing Universal Analytics data to GA4. There's just no way, but we have alternatives for us to, for us to show our clients their Universal Analytics data before it gets permanently deleted. So one option that we have is to use Google Sheets. And let me just show you here, 1 second. Let me just share my screen. And
sweet. We could see it, but it looks like you're on mute again, Ken.
all right, can you hear me now?
I can, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So the first thing or the first step that we need to do here is to click on extensions and add the Google Analytics extension onto your Google Sheet. And just click on that and just search for Google Analytics and install it. Basically, that's the step that you need to do. And next step is
we're going to share this in a blog post as well, so you'll have access to these links. So we'll share the spreadsheet and we'll share the link to the extension.
All right, so once you have installed the extension, you'll be able to see it here under Extensions tab in Google Sheets. Just click on Google Analytics and create a new report. Now, once you are, once you click on that, you can just, fill out the fields. And under Select a View, you'll be able to see here all the accounts that you have access to. So let's just choose ZenAnchor and choose the appropriate view and look for the metrics. Say, for example, sessions. And dimension would be channel.
This will allow us to see the sessions by organic search over time. Ken, when we pull this, though, are we able to modify the time period? I'm curious.
Yeah, we should be able to modify the time period, but it's basically just giving us the option to, just edit the start and the end date.
I see.
But we can use an extension, or sorry, we can use another dimension for us to be able to filter out, like, the data by month or by week or by year.
Awesome.
All right, so 1 second. Let me just redo it and add month dimension so that we can see the monthly data for ZenAnchor's session throughout the years.
So by default, it looks like the start date is set to 30 days ago.
Correct. And we should be able to change it.
Okay, cool. And this is set to ADA. So let's make sure that's the view is set to,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry
it's
about
okay.
that.
Yeah.
And choose default channel grouping and delete, create a report. Now, once we have created that, the settings of the report that you'll want to see on Google Sheets, next step that we need to do is to run the report. So we can click on extensions, then toggle Google Analytics and click on run reports.
Okay. So the first report was
And
10. The second report is sample. So this is the latest. Okay.
correct. So here we should be able to see all of the sessions by default channel grouping by month of year. So here we see only January and December. So we can change the date earlier if we are to, check all the existing dates that, that Anchor has. So we can change date here.
Is there a specific
Date
format?
2021. Yesterday.
Okay.
And then we can run the report again. And
Okay,
see
cool.
sample here, and there we go. You should be able to
Awesome.
see all of the data that we have for the past 12 years, or even if it's from the past 5 years. So there.
Understood. So month of the year is by each period. So 1 is January, 2 is February, 3 is March. Awesome.
Correct.
All right, cool. Ken.
Or if our users don't want to use Google Sheets, they can always go to Universal Analytics user interface and manually export the data and use Google Sheets. That's an easier way, but this one is so much better, I believe.
Why do you think this one's better as opposed to manually exporting directly within the Google Analytics interface?
The reason is that well, it's basically the same, but this one is so much clearer because there's no other what do you call it? It's like stuff that's on the report itself. So you basically get the data that you just wanted. No other
Yeah. Yeah. You could specifically say, I just want sessions, conversions, conversion rate, average time on page, bounce rate, month by channel for the full year. Okay,
correct.
cool. Awesome. All right. Well, Ken, hey, I think this was great. Let's jump off screen share for a second. So we're going to publish this on our blog. We'll share the spreadsheet. We're now going to take this data and we're going to build a visualization on it. And so we're going to build a Google Data Studio dashboard so they could look at the legacy Universal Analytics data and also look at our GA4 data. That's going to be the next video we record because now that we have the data exported, we want to be able to use it to actually extract insights and see trends so we can make business decisions off of them. But hey, Ken, thank you so much. This is super helpful.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you guys in the next video. Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers, guys.